Go. Good, inside out.
There's a lot of excitement here at Yorktown High School entering the season, and for good reason. For starters, there's a new turf field and a new press box, and big expectations for this Husker squad that last year went 6-2, narrowly missing a playoff berth.
The help, it was stacked off the perimeter. Now we have a gap here, right? So if I stack wide, I have help here, and I have help here, and there's nowhere to run.
Yeah, obviously we weren't satisfied with where we left off last year. Last year's behind us. To talk about what could have been and what should have been and all that doesn't really apply now. The only application of that, frankly, is what our perspective is on how important each game is this year. What I learned as a head coach is you should expect the unexpected. Win every game that's on your schedule, and then you could expect to get in the playoffs. If you don't do that, I guess with any system there's loopholes and there's things that are going to fall short. That's what I've learned as a head coach, and that's what certainly our program and I think our kids have taken in a real mature fashion. I think that we all understand that more now. So each game matters more and more, and certainly it puts even more emphasis on the first game.
Expectations are so high because there's a lot of talent on this team, starting with Erik Morales. The senior is one of the top running backs in Section 1. He's a versatile player who can play wide receiver and also starts on defense at quarterback.
Last year was a big year for me. Leaving my sophomore year, I got to play with my brother, which was awesome, probably the greatest feeling in the world for me. And then going into junior year, I knew I had big shoes to fill with my brother leaving and me coming in, losing a lot of running backs. We lost guys like Brian Quigley, Kazim Lodgkey. There was, a lot of openings and stuff, and I was there. I was familiar with the offense, so it gave me a chance to step up, and I knew I had to because there weren't many guys that were going to be able to. I feel I'm very versatile. Very quick, shifty, back and forth, and I like to hit people, so I definitely like to run into you, put my shoulder down.
Other returning players and stars include Connor Veracruz, fullback, linebacker, and tight end defensive end Ricky Kurata.
Right now it's looking pretty good, I think. We're running the ball a lot. We're actually throwing the ball pretty well, so we can definitely surprise some people with the passing game, I think. All the linebacker spots are pretty much open for grabs, so that's a big competition. Also, Ricky Kurata at end, he's an animal. He's been doing great, so he's going to be in force this year.
We've been anticipating doubles and excited to finally get hitting and see what we got out on the field. It's giving me goosebumps walking down here the first game of the season versus Panis. I can't wait for that, but yeah, this field is beautiful and can't wait to get out here for week 1.
The big question at Yorktown comes at quarterback, where Nick Mariano, a mainstay the last couple of years, has moved on to the University of Massachusetts, where he's playing lacrosse. There's now a wide open battle for his starting spot between Ryan Baker, a junior, and Anthony Pettigene, a senior.
Anthony's the veteran. He's been here. He's definitely a program guy. He's a good manager of the game. He's got a decent arm, and he's got a good understanding. Ryan's a kid, versatile, multi-sport athlete, incredible feet, very fast, elusive, first year in the system. I really don't have negative things to say about either one of them. What we're looking for is to see which set really emerges and is going to make the big difference. But I'm going to give myself every minute I have out here to make the right decision, and that's where we're going to go. When the decision emerges, then we will make it, because obviously to have a quarterback declared is better, but I will not make it until we're ready to make it.
Yorktown embarks on a challenging schedule when it opens the season at home under the lights against Walter Panis before ending the regular season against perennial power Poughkeepsie. They're hoping it'll be on to the playoffs from there.
Go.